Yep. What's good, YouTube? About to react to goddamn Buckethatsplash. Goddamn. Anime kids are built different. Not gonna lie. Mm, he's gonna have to do a lot from Hunter x Hunter. Maybe OG Naruto. That's about it, right? What else? It's a big anime where like anime kids are like really like that. Oh, Dragon Ball, I guess. Yeah. I mean, they don't really do shit with Goten and Trunks, but mm, uh, Gohan as a kid. I mean, I guess OG Dragon Ball when Goku was a kid. I guess he was him punching on them niggas. Yeah. Let's get straight into it, cause I don't know who else.
You move.
Oh, great heavens!
Make a sound and you die. Don't ever show your dirty face in front of us again. You'll keep this promise.
You wanna know what's
Dante?
crazy about anime? More specifically, anime where people throw hands. What's absolutely crazy is that any anime character from any age can boom people really well. You can be an old man at the good age of 81 and be one of the strongest in the verse. You could be a 50-year-old drunk man who's like 20 feet tall and be one of the strongest in the verse. You could be an orange-haired
20 feet tall
17-year-old
is-
teenager and be one of the strongest in the verse. You could be a 12-year-old boy fighting a bioengineered organism that's supposed to be perfect and the strongest in the verse that we've seen at that time and boom him. I'm gonna get to that later, but you could be a 12-year-old boy and be one of the strongest in the verse too. So basically, you don't ever really know who's gonna be.
That nigga was the strongest in the verse as a baby.
The most impressive age group that's mad strong in all of anime are the kids. Old people in anime are very strong too. I did make a video about it, but they're not as impressive because even though they're old, they still got all that experience and they don't really lose strength for real. You could be 90 years old and still be boxing like you're 30, but kids they
No
barely
cap.
have experience, but they
I
still
gotta
get
be one of my
strong.
favorite
And
meme
so in this
videos. That
video, we're
the
gonna be
teddy bear
talking about some
throwing
very,
this shit up,
very
bro.
tough anime kids because they are just different for real. Now the first tough anime kid I'm gonna talk about is Gon from Hunter x Hunter. Now whenever you think of tough anime kids, Gon is like the second name you think of. The first one is gonna be later in the video. Now Gon, like I said in my last video, is insane. Now when I say insane, I mean that in both ways. I mean oh yeah, he's insane in the, hey bro, is he okay? I think he's insane. He's both insane simultaneously. It's actually crazy. But overall, when it comes to fighting and boxing and booming people and stuff, he's tough. In the Greed Island arc, bro was fighting a grown man. I have no idea his age, but he was fighting a grown man. And the way Gon was fighting, you would think he's a grown man too. Bro was out there fighting like he was someone's dad, but he was only 13. So basically, you know what I'm saying, there was boxing going back and forth, and by back and forth, I mean Gon was getting bodied. At first, I'm not gonna lie, Gon was getting beaten up, but let him cook. As the fight was progressing, Gon was locking him more and more and more. In fact, Gon was so locked, he sacrificed his arm with no hesitation to get a kick in the fight. Now, is Gon a dog for that? Yes. Is he insane for that too? Yes. Do we care? Hell no. Why? Cause he's tough. Gon was so cold for that, I'm not gonna lie. I definitely was absolutely flabbergasted when I seen that, but nah, he cold for that. Then after that, Gon got Genthru into a hole by punching the ground strong and got him into a cave and punched him there too, Mike Tyson and then just like that, Gon, a 13-year-old boy, beat a grown man. And that grown man was no ordinary grown man too. Bro was bullying people on that island for like, I don't even know how many years, but like a lot of years. He was low-key dad on that island until Gon came and beat the brakes off him. But that wasn't even Gon's craziest moment. Gon's craziest moment was, oh geez, his fight versus P2. Now P2, look at P2. What do you think P2 is? You're probably thinking a cat or something, right? Wrong. P2 was a fucking ant. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? This is the
wrong.
reason why
P2 is a
Gon was
fucking ant.
insane. This fight is why. Now, to give context on why this fight even exists, is because P2 went charged up and W keyed the goofy out Gon Sensei. Now, Gon Sensei was named Kite, and RIP Kite, P2 killed Kite.
R.I.P. Kite, bro. Alright, Kite was the go.
Then Gon found out, and
tough ass
naturally he
picture.
wanted to spin back because Gon a real anime. So then after that, Gon found P2 again, and when Gon found P2 again, Gon was tight. Gon was like, not gonna lie, P2, step outside, goofy. But when Gon pulled up, P2 was trying to help a girl because she was like injured. So P2 was like, wait, I gotta help her. Now Gon was not trying to hear all that. Bro was like, I don't give a damn. He ended up
Nigga
giving
had
a
no
beat and
ears.
waited an hour. After that hour though, Gon was on BT. Bro took P2 to a room.
Nigga
He
sat
was
there
like,
and stared.
heal Kite now because Kite's body was like still there. He just had to like heal it for real. P2 was like, not gonna lie, I can't do nothing for you, and I gotta kill you. That's tough. Then this is the part where Gon turned in state. Bro started raging. Bro started transforming into a grown ass man because, like I said, he's a kid but a grown ass man, but be fighting like a grown ass man, but he really a kid for real because he's 14 in this part of the show. And just like that, at this point, Gon was the strongest in the show we've seen. I think Gon
Does it really count? Like the form is literally called adult gone. Like come on now.
starts beating the brakes
I mean,
off P2.
technically
By
it's
the way, P2
14,
and all
but
the
come
other
on.
ants, like the Chimera ants, P2 was like the top of the Chimera ants for real. So P2 was OD strong. P2 was knocking out like damn near everyone in that show. But Gon quite literally discombobulated P2. He killed him, I'm not gonna lie. Gon lost all his powers afterwards, but you know what I'm saying, he still did it at 14. Dog. Now the next kid in anime we're gonna talk about who's tough for real is Teen Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. Now Teen Gohan for this entire fight was the hem of Dragon Ball Z. The whole show Goku was him, except this part of the show. I mean this when I
No
say
cap.
this, Teen Gohan was temporarily the main character of the show. Now basically a green artificial life form created from a supercomputer by this lame man pulled up and was basically the strongest in the show up until that point after he got his perfect form. And when I say strongest, I mean that. No one in that show was touching him. Piccolo was not touching him. Vegeta was not touching him. Goku was not touching him. Matter of fact, he was touching him. Then he wasn't touching him. Pause.
What did he say?
The only person
What did
there
he
that
say?
was hanging with him was 12-year-old Teen Gohan. Woo! Now,
From my belief though, I do believe Goku could touch him, but he didn't want to touch him. I thought he wanted Gohan to touch him. Like on some Boo type shit. Like early Boo before he went like full on, you know, evil or Kid Boo or whatever. He could have touched Boo. See how he's doing him in Super Saiyan 3. Grabbed that nigga by his muffy and was turn that nigga to a ping pong paddle. Niggas playing with his muffy. Could have touched him. Didn't want to touch him. Wanted Gohan to touch him. I believe this is the same thing. I think he could have touched Cell. Didn't want to. Wanted Gohan to do it. But you know, just let it
Teen
rock.
Gohan did have the blood of a goat, but to hang with Cell in a fight, hey, like bro was actually putting in work in that fight. Now I'm not gonna lie,
I love the
Gohan
RDC
was getting
clips.
a little bit of help, but he was doing like 95% of the work. Gon was out there looking like 2018 LeBron. But you wanna know what's crazy though? This video is an anime kids video. When Cell was fighting Gohan, he was actually like 2 years old, so theoretically I could low-key put Cell in this video too, as like an anime kid. Am I though? Hell no. Anyway, back to the fight though. Like I said, Gohan was locked in, then he turned Super Saiyan 2 and locked in even more. Bro, Gohan hit Cell with the one-handed Kamehameha while his other arm was broken, all while
Coldest
walking
moment
towards
in
Cell
all the
looking
anime, bro.
tough. He
Coldest
obliterated
moment right
Cell.
here.
There was no more Cell. If one more Cell of Cell exists, and Cell can come back, but all the cells of Cell were gone. So basically, Cell was just done forever, never to be seen again. And nobody else, no other Z fighter could do it besides 12-year-old Gohan. Yes, sir. Anime is so crazy because only in anime will you see a 12-year-old kid all brolicked up like this. Teen Gohan looks like he punches planets for fun. So yeah, Teen Gohan was quite literally that guy until Chi-Chi happened, but before then, Teen Gohan was that guy. The next character we got is the first person that came to my head
What the fuck going on?
when I thought of tough anime kids, and that person is Killua. Now I'ma say it. Killua is the coldest kid in all of
Killua,
anime.
bro.
No kid is
I hate the
colder
way
than
he's saying
Killua
his
on
name.
dogs.
But
First
Killua
off,
is him.
Got the white hair. Every person in anime of all time with white hair is tough. Second off, Killua comes from a.
There's no way you can have white hair and not be a fucking dog, bro. You have to.
Back up me saying he's cold. cult. In the first arc of Hunter x Hunter, bro went off to fight a serial killer. At that time, Killua was 12. The serial killer was obviously like 25 plus. Bro was low-key physically strong.
It was like
he was
40.
also physically a bitch. So you know what I'm saying? Killua
Physically a
and the serial
bitch,
killer
okay.
started staring each other down. The serial killer was like, not gonna lie, I will kill you. After this fight is over, you will be discombobulated and on the ground looking like Caleb City. Are you sure you want to box? Killua was like, yeah, what's up, Goofy? Now, unfortunately for the serial killer, he had no idea who he was talking to. He
No
thought
idea.
those, I'm gonna rip you to shreds words were gonna scare Killua. It did not. That boy Killua locked in and charged at him. He took his heart out of his chest. I know the serial killer was mad confused. He was probably like, not gonna lie, what the fuck? He looked back and all he sees is Killua looking back at him with his heart in his shirt like a bag. And not gonna lie, why is Killua looking at him so calmly? If someone blitzed me faster than I can even react and took my heart out my chest with their bare hands, do you want to know what I do? I would die. You thought I was about to lie? Shut your The serial killer was begging for his heart back for some reason. He was not doing nothing with that. So Killua waited until he died and put his heart in his hand.
Killua a demon, bro.
Someone's vital organ, gift wrapping it and giving it back to them. That's crazy. And Killua was 12 doing that. Anime kids are just different, bruh. Killua was also getting tortured by his brother and he was just cooling. His brother was like, I'm gonna hurt Gon too, because they're friends. He was like, I'm gonna hurt Gon too. And Killua locked in. Bro was looking like this. Not gonna lie, Killua is not even just the coldest.
Killua's tough moments is just, bro, no cap.
Anime kid I'm gonna talk about is Mob from Mob Psycho.
And that boy had that drip on too, bro. Killua had that. Hunter x Hunter fans, bro. Hunter x Hunter characters, bro. Like they had drip, bro. Them niggas had that shit on, bro. Killua had that shit on, bro. And now that I'm thinking about it, that nigga was a kid throughout the whole show. And the way some of these women be fiending over him, like the anime fan women, they be fiending over him is kind of crazy, knowing that he's a kid. I never put that into perspective until now. That like fucking he is a child still, and women anime fans be like fiending over him. Like Hunter x Hunter women be fiending over him. He a child. Never even thought about that till now. But it's besides the point. That nigga cold too. I didn't even think about Mob. That might be the strongest nigga. Well, besides Gohan, he's the strongest.
This grown man was beating up on some middle schoolers for some reason. I don't even remember. But what I do remember is Mob showing up and getting clapped at first. Yeah, if I'm gonna keep it a buck in the beginning, Mob was getting cooked. He was getting thrashed. He was vehemently getting the brakes beat off him in front of his brother. No! But
that's why he went crazy.
Didn't realize is that Mob has his own lock-in meter. Once that lock-in meter hits 100%, not gonna lie, say goodbye. That's tough. And against that grown man, his lock-in meter did indeed hit 100%. That boy Mob grabbed his face, took him all the way up to the sky, looked at him.
I also like Mob Psycho's animation, bro. I feel like Mob Psycho don't get talked about enough.
And just like that, that grown man got torched. Another really tough thing that Mob did was take down the whole organization of Espers. Mob's brother, and this blonde head and Reagan. Don't forget about Reagan. Never forget about Reagan.
Hey, Reagan, my nigga, bro. I fuck with Reagan, bro. He funny, bro. I fuck with Reagan.
They were fighting, and it looked like the boss was about to win, but Mob locked in because he was like, you know what? I'm tired of you. And then boom, he won. So basically,
it wasn't
Mob
just
is
that
the
simple.
hymn of his verse at the age of 14. Gon, Teen Gohan, Killua, and Mob are all prime examples of how anime
Timothy's.
And with that, this is the end of the video. Follow my Twitter, I do be tweeting. Follow my Instagram, I will be Instagramming soon. Join my Discord,
We'll
the
be
link will be in
Instagramming.
the description. Drink lemonade and subscribe in that big. I went to the party and was getting sturdy. I got a Ferrari and was going 30. I got a Ferrari and was going 90. 2 to 3 K, I'm like Jordan, like Nike. Sitting courtside of the game like I'm Spike Lee. Open a 2K, hop into my team.
I ain't gonna lie, that ending threw me off. W vid though. W vid. I've never seen somebody spell Killua's name like that. That's a problem. If like you seen like a whole bunch of anime characters and those are the only two that scare you though. No cap. Off being born, that nigga was the smartest and strongest nigga in the world. That's what I'm into here, Let me know what you react to next. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that shit, W.